Well, cooking for just ourselves or for only one person can be challenging and frustrating. Meal planning, grocery shopping, and everything we know we're supposed to do can feel like a lot of work. So here to help us out this morning is registered dietitian Madeline Morish from Untitled Nutrition. It is always nice to have you in studio and some delicious examples. Thanks.
Oh, well, thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here.
So does it have to be so hard?
It really doesn't have to be.
Okay.
I think we kind of overcomplicate things, and I really want us to really simplify our meals.
All right.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
So really, we want to be looking for 4 key components at your meal. So we need some good sources of carbohydrates, we need protein-rich foods, as well as our vegetables and fruit. So I actually have a couple examples here for us. So for example, you could have like a chia seed pudding. That's a really good source of protein. It has some milk and chia seeds, as well as you can top it up with some whole grains. So that's your carb component. So I have some granola there, and you can top it up with some mangoes or any kind of fruit that you enjoy. Or you could have, a nice lunch dish, which is like a tuna salad sandwich with a side of, or a wrap, I should say, with a side of vegetables. But they're less than 5 ingredients and really quick and easy to prepare, but you're gonna feel nourished throughout the day.
Yeah, I like how you said that it's quick and easy. I mean, these meals look very elaborate and healthy, but it's all about time and also knowing the food groups, as you mentioned. But why is it important to have those 3?
So really having those 3 kind of components is to make sure that you're getting some nutrients from each of those groupings. So the same, from our protein-rich foods, you're going to be getting some iron, as well as from your vegetables, you're going to get vitamin C, fiber, and it's also going to, having them all together allows you to feel more full and satisfied. So you're not feeling like an hour later, I need to be thinking of another meal or another snack.
Yeah, and those carbohydrates keeping you full throughout the day, giving you that energy you need to keep on moving, is that right?
Absolutely, yes. Carbs are absolutely appropriate to continue to include throughout your day. Yeah.
Okay, fabulous. And then why have you also included some different superfoods, as some people may call them?
Okay, well, I wouldn't say, like, with some of the foods that we've included, I say that they're not necessarily what I call superfoods.
Okay.
They are really packed through with nutrition, though, just because, you are getting a lot for small amounts. So even like with the pumpkin seeds there that I just got from the bulk bin, which is one thing I actually really encourage us to, when you're cooking for one, to shop the bulk section as well, because you can save a lot of money. It's usually either, reduced price or equally the amount of what you get from a package, but then you only need to get exactly what you need for that recipe as well. So yeah, get those nutrient-dense foods.
Yeah, really good for the budget when you can go and get so much of something and then maybe put it in the freezer. And for us who are struggling with all of this, but okay, we get to the point where we make a meal, how can we stretch leftovers and really make those last?
Well, I encourage you to reinvent your leftovers.
Okay.
So really, if let's say you cooked up some chicken and you had a dish of chicken, rice, and vegetables at your meal, well, maybe the next day you're gonna make a chicken quesadilla or a chicken casserole or add it to a soup. Make it so it's still interesting, so we're introducing more of that variety. And of course, you can always look for more ideas through your cookbooks to kind of see, okay, these ingredients, what are kind of similar ones that I can kind of use up, and do just a little bit of that planning, looking for those recipes that contain those 5 ingredients or less can make things less complicated and encourage that variety so you're not getting bored either.
Yeah, I love the little amount of ingredients. I know we were talking to Kayla earlier, and she does too, because that's just keeping it simple. And the bulk, when you were talking about that, you also usually have a lot left over there too, so you can use it for many more meals. Put pumpkin seeds or cranberries on everything. And if we want more information from you and your team, how can we find that?
You can definitely go to our website, so that's www.alitlenutrition.com.
Okay.
And there's, definitely a lot of recipe ideas that you can get there, as well as some nutrition information as well.
Great, Madeline, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Lots of inspiration on this table.